Oh, sorry, you caught me yawning. Welcome in to Wednesday's edition of Quick Picks.
Yep.
I was out yesterday, had a fun little field trip with the Chicago boys. It was a great time. And while I was gone, we hit a parlay. I sent in Kyle Tucker over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Former Astro, now Cubby. Big fan of Kyle Tucker and big fan of his work. So shout out him for helping us hit the parlay last night. And shout out, was it Chat?
Chat.
Shout out Chat. Chat rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was your other play?
It was Brando's.
Oh, Brandon, he sent in a play.
Yeah. No, he was here.
Crazy.
He was here. We had a good talk. Nets -3. Easy cover. Shitty game. But, hey, that's a dub.
A win's a win. What was it, like 6-1?
6-28, I think.
Yeah. So we had
Good
a parlay. We're on a roll, and I would like to stay on a roll. And I'm gonna go.
I wouldn't say we're on a roll. We
Well,
hit one. We hit one. We'll hit two, and then we'll be on a roll.
Okay, that's fair. Speaking of rolling, mini golf's being taped right now. It's fun.
Nope. Fake
Nope,
news. Don't
fake
tune in
news.
yet because it hasn't started. I think it's starting at 2:30.
2:30
But I'm
live
saying
in
be
10.
Ready.
Yeah.
Be ready.
They're
It's
getting ready.
coming.
They're getting mic'd.
Everyone's
They're
getting warmed up. Everyone looks nice and loose.
taking their warm-up shots.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. If you tuned in last night to Steve and Shay, you already saw a little preview of the course.
They put me in the Tiger Red, and I just could not help but the back nine just turn it on.
Stevie, ice in his veins. But let's get back to sports.
I don't know if I've ever been more dialed in than the back, 6 or 7 holes
I honestly
of
want to
mini golf last night.
I want to congratulate you on being dialed in, but honestly, on a more important note, 7 hours without taking a pee. Pretty long time.
Light work.
Light work for Steve
I've
and Shay.
gone 5 straight years, NFL draft first round, no pee.
That's
Those
crazy.
are typically 4.5, 5 hours.
All right, speaking of crazy, I have kind of a crazy pick today. I'm going to go with the under in the Twins-Royals game, and that is 8. Obviously, I'm saying it's crazy because the unders in baseball have been really, really scary, and especially with the extra inning rule and especially with the torpedo bats.
Mm-hmm.
But I do really like this under. You have two teams that are bottom of the barrel offenses. This is a divisional game, and neither team hits the opposing pitcher well, which is Joe Ryan and Seth Lugo. This one might be real sweaty. Again, I'm not taking a whole bunch of unders in MLB right now because of exactly what I started with, but this feels like the right play. So we're going to go under the number of 8 in the Twins-Royals game.
Okay. All right. Tonight is one of the most anticipated NBA games of the season.
Ooh, tell me about it, Che.
It is Luka Magic going back to Dallas to play the Mavericks in a Lakers uniform. But you know what's not being talked about enough is this is Anthony Davis's revenge game.
Ooh,
And
they are not talking about that enough. I haven't heard it once today.
Yeah, so the Mavericks were my favorite team to bet on for 7 to 10 days. They just don't. It was when they had 8 active guys, but they just don't have a lot of guys that can score reliably. Their starting lineup is Spencer Dinwiddie, Klay Thompson, who's okay, but he's not going to pour in 30, 35 points like he used to. He's good for 12 to 20. PJ Washington's now going to be the 3. You got AD who's playing the 4, and Derek Lively, who's not a scorer really. He's going to catch some lobs. Playing at the 5 spot. They don't have a guy that's going to throw the ball to him, and he's going to make a ton of plays outside of Spencer Dinwiddie in the pick and roll. So Anthony Davis, I think, is going to be that guy. You saw him in his first game, I believe it was against Houston, when he put on a Mavs uniform, and he was unstoppable in 3 quarters before he got injured. And Anthony Davis, there's always, the worry about injury, but he's going against a Lakers team who does not have a good defensive front court. Jackson Hayes is the starting center. LeBron is in there at the 4. He plays a lot of center. So I think Anthony Davis is going to feast tonight. I like Anthony Davis 27 plus points against a weak Lakers interior.
And Lukey, what does the chat have for us today? Again, thank you, chat. Thank you for tuning in every day. Thank you for listening, and thank you for giving us a winner to complete our parlay last night. Let's see if we can't do it again. I'm talking to you, chat. Let's do it.
Chat. Suns +10 at home against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunders had a barn burner yesterday. I believe it was at home. Is that right, Che?
Against the Lakers.
Against the Lakers.
Yep. Second time they played in 3 days.
And they're going at Phoenix. And Phoenix is at home with +10. That's what the chat's rolling with.
My guess is that they're doing this because OKC's probably going to sit some guys. Phoenix is a weird team. Like, they're not good. Kevin Durant is hurt. Devin Booker is like a one-man show. They have a lot of guys who cannot shoot, cannot create their own shot. Ryan Dunn, Colin Gillespie. I mean, sure. Like, OKC, I think, is a wagon, even if they don't start their main guys. I am worried about OKC in the playoffs, though, but that's a question for a later day.
Well, we don't have to worry about them now. We're worrying about the Suns +10. We're worried about the under in the Twins and Royals, and we're worried about Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis. I was going to say Edwards, but I was wrong because I wasn't paying attention.
Anthony Davis, 27+ points.
And that parlay pays out
+516.
516. So just around 5-1. You have some talking points to get to.
Yes, of course. Hoops fans, just a few games left in the regular season. Now is the time to lock in your picks. Who do you think is going to take home the trophy in the end? Make your picks with my partners at DraftKings right now. All new customers will get $150 in bonus bets instantly after betting just $5. Download the DraftKings Sports app. Use promo code QuickPicks. That's one word, QuickPicks. Again, stay in on the action and use your $150 in bonus bets on DraftKings. Same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same game. Love the thrill of betting. DraftKings has you covered. Bet on live in-progress games right as they happen, making watching the game fun and more exciting. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, do not worry. You can still join in on all the fun with the DraftKings Pick 6 app to have a shot to win cash prizes. Again, download DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code QuickPicks. That's one word, QuickPicks. Bet just $5 on any wager. You're going to get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Again, it's promo code QuickPicks only at the DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
It is yours. And speaking of the DraftKings Sportsbook, and speaking of parlays, you should go tell my other featured parlay right now.
Get 'em.
Bo Bichette, Michael Harris, and
Bo
Stephen Kwan. Hit the Kwan. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and that parlay pays out $376. Come ride with me. Come ride with us. Make sure you are a part of the DK Sportsbook. As Che said, if you're not, you can download it right now. Sign up. $5 gets you an instant $150 in bonus bets that you can sprinkle on. A Che ladder, a featured parlay, a quick picks parlay, anything you want to do, but make sure you do it at our favorite and only sportsbook, the DraftKings Sportsbook. And obviously, follow us in the Barstool betting group. You can like and make fun of us, do whatever, but that's where all of our bets are every single day, and all you gotta do is hit the toggle button to ride. We've made it very easy, very convenient, and obviously we hit a parlay yesterday. We would love to hit one today. Also, shout out props.cash for giving us great visuals, and Ghost Energy Natural Transparent, 200 milligrams of deliciousness. To see the full line of flavors, check out drinkghost.com. We will now be on our way to go watch mini golf, and that's where you should be going to right after you put in the parlay, of course.
Yes, starting ladder challenge day 1 over. We missed it by 1 rebound yesterday. Starting over, we got a +102, pretty much even money play. Anthony Davis, 27+ points, and Golden State -4.5 going against the lowly Spurs.
And again, you could use your bonus bets on all of those things over at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Hopefully, we'll be back tomorrow with a winner. Let's make some money.
See you guys.